What's going on, everyone? It's Brandon with JACOJE Fine Jewelry, Shore Personal Jeweler. In this video, we're reviewing the new 3-row diamond eternity rings on JACOJE.com. These are a high-ticket item loaded with VS diamonds, so I want to do my best to review them, show them how they're looking on the hand side by side to give you guys a better idea in case you want to step up and go with a beautiful 3-row diamond eternity ring. With that being said, let's get started. We have 3 sizes with the launch of the new 3-row diamond eternity rings. Across screen, we got all 3 sizes. On the left is the small size, 5.5mm total width. In the middle, the 7mm, and on the right, a very blingin' ring, the 8.5mm. Now, hence the word eternity in the title. This is very important. I want to cover this early on in this video while you guys are still watching. These are eternity rings, means it goes all the way around. And if you figure, you can't size these rings. It's very important when you're going to buy a wide ring like this. Anything 5.5 and above is a wide ring, in my opinion. You need to size your finger with a wide ring sizer. If it was me and I was spending all this money, you can go on Amazon, get a wide ring sizer, not just the normal size that are thinner, because the wider the item is, the more snug it's going to fit. So if a 5mm fits normal for a thin 2mm band, a 5.5 or a 7mm is not gonna fit the same. It's gonna be a little more snug. So keep that in mind, please. If you're gonna size your finger to get the accurate size, go with a wide ring sizer, because that'll give you a better idea. Go to a local jewelry store, have them do it, but make sure it is a wide finger sizer. So that is the most important, because again, you cannot resize these items. You're gonna be pretty bummed if it is too tight or too big. So it's worth it to take the extra steps to make sure it's gonna fit when you get your new JACOJE 3-row diamond eternity ring. No matter what size you go with, they all come with VSG colored diamonds that are natural. We do not use lab diamonds, we do not use moissanites, CZs, nothing. If you're gonna spend the money on a beautiful ring like this, it should be shining like it should. So we upgrade the diamonds because we want you to be happy with a diamond eternity ring, because this design is supposed to be just diamonds. They're not supposed to be a lot of gold showing. That is the beauty of this particular eternity style ring. So you got to make sure that diamonds are high quality. When you shop JACOJE, rest assured they are, as you'll see in these B-rolls. Now let's start off with the 5.5mm. This is a perfect size, a starter size if you don't want anything over the top. I feature it on Raquel's hand or her finger. That way you could see how it would look on a female, which when I'm looking at this size, it really works well. And then on my hand or finger, trust me, if I was starting out or if I didn't have the ring that you guys know I have, I would be thrilled with this size. But personally, it is a little small for me, just because I'm used to wearing my regular ring that is a little bit wider and heavier than this. So it does bling. I would be happy with a 5.5mm, but overall I'm used to a larger size pinky ring. It's like if you've been wearing a 6mm rope for 3 years and then you all of a sudden took that off and put a 3mm rope on, you would know the significant difference. So overall, 5.5mm I think will be the most popular size, because just of the simplicity of the look. And then when you're adding all these diamonds, it does add up, the carat weight, the price, all that stuff. So 5.5mm is a great starter ring if you're looking for subtle that you could wear every day. Next, we have the 7mm size, and I like this because it is very similar to the ring as far as the sizing that I wear every day. I'll put a side-by-side of the 3-row diamond eternity on the left and my personal ring on the right. The difference is my ring does not have the diamond breathing holes. It has more gold, it has more weight, but as far as the width, they are very similar, and I find it is perfect for every day. I get tons of compliments on my ring personally, so I know these ones have a slightly more bling factor to them, less gold, more diamonds, so it's gonna stand out. But for everyday wear, this size works perfectly, and if you're a bigger guy like me, it is good as well. So if you want something that is a step up, the 7mm size is a great look. We also put it on Raquel's finger so you guys could see, in case you're a female or you want to give it to your wife, girlfriend, you could see. I do not think it is too big. Raquel said, I'll wear any of them, no problem. What girl is going to turn down more diamonds? It's just not going to happen. So it could work either way. Again, my favorite size, probably the 7mm for daily. Not over the top if you're in a professional setting, all that stuff. Same thing applies to chains. You're not gonna go with the 12mm rope chain all the time. There's a time and place, but if you want that subtle, just everyday wear, a 7mm size is perfect. Last but not least, we have the big boy, the 8.5mm. I'm wearing it in this video. This ring is big. I like this ring personally, but I love a lot of bling. Would I wear this every day? You can, of course. It's just up to you. Me personally, I'm used to wearing my ring. This is a step above it. Has a lot of bling factor, so if you're over top look and really just want to feel good while wearing a pinky ring, any style, I like to wear it on my pinky. You can wear it on any finger you want. Just remember, get your sizing accordingly. But again, this is a high ticket item. A lot of VS Diamonds go into making a ring of this size. So if you want a just over the top blinging look, of course that 8.5mm is good. I don't think any of these are too big to wear every day. Too big that'll be uncomfortable while wearing. I could easily work in this thing. It feels a lot like my regular ring that I wear. And I'm very picky when I'm working and stuff. I get annoyed if something's too big, too thick, too heavy. These fit really well, just the nature of how they're designed and made. So if you're going over the top, 8.5mm is your choice. Let's take one last look of all three rings side by side so you guys can see the difference. Again, the most important things, know your finger size before you order this. We cannot resize it. Once we start making it, we cannot remake it. So just if you're gonna spend all this money on a diamond attorney ring, make sure you got your ducks in a row as far as your finger sizing. These are VS Clarity G colored diamonds that are natural. We do not use lab made, moissanite, CZ, nothing. You're getting the real deal when you shop JACOJE.com. When you receive this in the mail, you're gonna love it, I promise you. I like the bling on my finger, guys. I've gotten used to it. I gotta have it every single day. And I understand the importance of a daily wear. Trust me, I'm working all the time. And I'm super particular about how things feel on my hand, like I said. So these are comfortable, perfect. You just have to like that overall attorney style look if that's what you're going for. Available on JACOJE.com. That's it for today's video, and we'll see you on our next jewelry video.